It is happening again.
Good morning. It's currently about 6:15 on the 8th of October 2024. Yeah, I'm not going to do a big preamble to this one because I appreciate people don't have any attention span, me included. So we'll play with the same rules, no same food twice, and I'll try not to do anything I had in the last video so my regular subscriber isn't bored with the same food. So let's drink up and get on.
Right, here we go. That's woody being fed, so that's the main thing. You can see here my garden with the grass. You can hear it growing, which is good. Irene's away this week, so I get to indulge myself in our big Greggs. Over here you can see the junkie shop where the two junkies trashed it on a famous YouTube video. So that was all good fun. And we're waiting for a bus, and you can see there's a rave on at Paisley Abbey, which is quite good at 6:30 in the morning. So I got off the bus. I stopped too early, and this is me now trekking in. You can see the Angel here at Eglinton Toll, and started off here with a nice bacon roll with brown sauce, and you can see from this shot here that it's pretty well packed, so that was nice, enjoyed it. So dawn has broken and revealed a bit of a grey day. Did rain a wee bit, but not too much throughout the day. So we're heading down Seaward Street here, under the M8 and into the south side of Glasgow.
That's 2 down, it's about 8:10, done about 7,500 steps. We're on Allison Street in the south side of Glasgow. So pumpkin spice latte, which seems okay so far. Got a bit lost coming down to the battlefield, and then the place is good at the door, so just a quick apple juice to get us back on track. Heading off to
Kilmarnock Road now. I should have done this one straight after Victoria Road, but I got Murder wrong, so another 20 minutes each way, I'm afraid.
Imagine Buck Rogers taking a dump on that.
The next stop is Cathcart Road. It's 0.4 of a mile from the previous stop. You'll get a wee look at our National Stadium, Hampden Park. They seem to have so many sad days out for me. So there's another look at Hampden, and we're now heading along Kilmarnock Road towards Castlemilk. You can see the flag here that it's really windy and it's also a bit grey and wet.
I was hoping for a sitting one there. I was getting a bit tired and need a drink, but it wasn't, so I just got a poke of crisps, and now we'll move on to the next one, which is in Castlemilk Shopping Centre.
You see the lady here in the mobility cart. Around the corner she crashed into some roadwork barriers, and I think she did it deliberately just to get a reaction out of the workers.
Enjoy my latte there, nice little caffeine hit. I'm just leaving Castlemilk now and heading towards Rutherglen. Castlemilk Greggs is a little bit sketchy.
You better have a hell of a reason for being here.
The first one I've seen, it's completely covered in perspex and at the counter, and quite a few characters about, so I didn't take much video. Anyway, we survived so far, so onwards.
There's a funny orange Corsa there. Anyway, so we're heading towards Burnside in the Royal Borough of Rutherglen, and we're taking a quick shortcut through this cemetery, which gives us a little reminder of our own mortality.
Seems like the sitting Greggs is a rare beast in the south side. So I just got a cheese sandwich and start heading up towards Rutherglen. Cheese sandwich was pretty poor. Cheese was really tasteless. It was only £1.20 though, so I think it's part of their value range, but would not recommend or get again.
Amazingly, I managed to get lost once again. I had the choice of left or right, and of course I went the wrong way. Sometimes I think I couldn't find my arse with both hands. So it was about a mile out of the way, and obviously back again, so that was a good 40 minutes added to my day. But we made it to Rutherglen, and we got a nice katsu chicken curry pasty. I was able to make up some time here, as Rutherglen's two Greggs are about 100 yards apart, both on the main street, so There's obviously demand because they're both sit-ins, although neither had a toilet that was open. It's another short hop now to the Rutherglen Retail Park. This is a relatively new one, and I think staff didn't have training on their till because this one never appeared on map, so never got charged for it. So that was pretty good. Had this donut and a coffee, and they also had a toilet, which was fortunately nice and clean, because I was half expecting to find
Bangers and mash.
So I'm heading down now from Dalmarnock towards Polmadie. Dalmarnock's where you'll find a lot of the carney show people. Everybody loves the carnies because they built this city. Well, the carnival part of it anyway. So heading back over the River Clyde here, heading towards Polmadie. You can see the Shawfield Greyhound Stadium here, which is now closed. My dad used to like coming here. And now we're under the M8 again, and we're heading into this industrial estate, which doesn't really have friendly pedestrian access, but we made it anyway.
Quite a long walk to Polmadie alongside the motorway, so we got here in the end. So just got a fruit pot here because I think I'm pasted out and donuted out. But it's about 2 o'clock and we're nearing 40,000 steps. So
heading now to the Gorbals, which means I head along London Road. Means going to be a trip through Glasgow Green, which is where we went to Transmit a couple of years ago. This is the area where my mum grew up, and it used to be quite notorious as being a slum area, but it's obviously been really gentrified now, and it's quite fancy. The Greggs here is an outlet one, which is the first I've been to, where you get your baked goods that bit cheaper. Future Steve here, I had that Belgian bun the next day, heated up a bit and it was fine. So you see a nice fountain here as we head towards Bridgeton. Just a quick can of coffee in here as time was starting to press, so downed it in one for a quick energy boost. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Well, decided to abandon a couple of the Parkhead ones, but this one was close enough that I could nip in there and still maintain a decent number. Had a cheese and onion pasty, which is always reliable. Right, we're on the last few legs now, heading homewards, so you'll be glad to hear. This challenge is a lot tougher than the previous one because I don't know many of the areas that I was visiting, so at least now I'm heading back towards the east end of Glasgow, which is my former stomping ground, and then into town itself before heading back to Paisley.
we're in Denison now. Used to have a flat here, so because I'm heading down this way, I thought I'd take a quick look at good old 227 Onslow Drive. So that's my building here, that was my flat up here. Oh, the things that happened in there, they would put you to sleep. Pretty sure that's still my light fitting I've got.
The penultimate stop, a quick run up to Alexander Parade, where I got a spooky bun. I told the assistant I was not scared, but I really was. Well, that's us back in the city centre. Shameful I got a bus back from Denison, but I was absolutely knackered and I wanted to avoid rush hour anyway. I picked up a chicken pasty, which was incapable of eating, but it did well for lunch the next day.
Let's just check on that grass. Woohoo! That's great. So I've made it home, so it's about 6:15, done about 53,000 steps, so I'll do a proper summary later. Lovely Woody waiting for his dinner. Hi Woody! Got you something special, here you go. How's that, any good? It's the day after, and I'm all achy and sore today after my 53,000 steps. So overall, it was an okay experience. Didn't enjoy it as much as the first one. Main problem was I kept getting lost all the time. I used to work with a paper map, and the easiest way to do it is to orientate yourself with the road you know, but you're back, and then you can go left and right from there. Trouble is the phone kept rotating itself, so I was never 100% sure what direction I was going. It's interesting to see a lot of bits of the city I'd not been to for a long time, if ever, and it's clever how they all interconnect with each other. I think, I've been here 22 and a bit miles, and I never ate all the food. Don't think I was eating every single bit of every single pasty. Quite a lot of it was just tasted and fed to ducks, etc. But That's 18 done twice, so I hear that Glasgow's got 57 Gregsies, so I've still got a good 20 plus to go. Whether I'll do another video remains to be seen, probably not this year anyway, because it's getting a bit cold and dark earlier as well. So, but anyway, if you've stayed this long, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.